This seemingly unremarkable C-class glove actually has a permanent effect. It can control 3 creatures weaker than the user, and with each enemy killed, its attributes can be infinitely stacked. After killing a certain number of mutants, it can even be purified into growing soul chi. After I killed the zombie lord and 3 high-level zombies, I didn't expect the materials I'd been searching for would be gathered so neatly. Moreover, the dropped items were all of a higher quality than required by the blueprints. With so many good things, I thought I could definitely synthesize something amazing. The livestream audience, witnessing this scene, were also utterly shocked. These were treasures they had never seen in their lives. But after I synthesized them, my face fell. So many treasures, yet they only produced a C-class fist weapon. Biohazard. When I checked the equipment's effects, though, it had many incredible skills. First, high-level brain. It allows permanent control over 3 creatures with lower mental power than the user. Second, Tracker's Valley. It greatly increases the user's speed and strength. Third, Meat Mountain Base. Killing enemies triggers a recovery state, and with each enemy killed, all attributes except mental power are enhanced. The last one is Flexible Heart. It can release a mental magnetic field and mental pressure. The most crucial skill is Disaster Purification. After killing certain mutants, this equipment can be purified into growing soul chi. Although these mutants had some of their body parts harvested, they still possessed high absorption value. I wondered if I could purify my blacklight virus again. After absorbing them, I obtained a new form, Palm Edge, and 3 new blacklight virus abilities. Then, I opened the Blacklight Virus Awakening progress panel. My basic unlock progress had reached 30%, so I decided to maximize the Blacklight Virus's exclusive purification. This battle was quite fruitful for me. Not only did I obtain something that could be purified into growing soul chi, but I also unlocked various new abilities I couldn't wait to test out. My current strength. I then used air dash towards the settlement. I had a feeling that Lu Li was reporting my actions to Song Zichang and controlling the live broadcast cameras to focus on the main battlefield. Meanwhile, Song Zichang, due to the zombie army's assault, was receiving treatment. Ever since the establishment of the order, Su Xin hadn't cultivated, but she believed she had a talent for healing and couldn't rest. Seeing Su Xin's exhausted appearance, Song Zichang sternly said, "You must rest. You're not the only one with a talent for healing. If you collapse from exhaustion, Bai Di will be upset." Then, with a mischievous look, "If, after the siege ends, our private celebration lacks your healing talents, our sisters will be in trouble." Suddenly, someone rushed in and shouted, "Our situation isn't looking good. Although the Lord is dead now, and the general command effect is gone, the nearby zombies have solidified their hatred for the settlement and are still relentlessly attacking. The biggest headache is the high-level mutant zombies the Lord gathered. Although they've lost their commander, they're all grouped together. According to Wei Shiwei's global observation, 3 sections of the wall are about to be breached. The most dangerous situation is the tank zombie. Our firepower is completely unable to stop them." Elsewhere, Wei Shiwei received Song Zichang's message. He said, "The west 6th section of the wall can only hold for 3 more minutes. The flesh wall's rate of being consumed has far exceeded its self-devouring recovery speed." Seeing Wei Shiwei's exhausted state, his level 1 talent, Omniocular, was evident. It allows him to mark any target within his sight. Since the battle began, he'd been using his ability for global observation. He was nearing his limit. Seeing this, Song Zichang couldn't help but sigh. Xiao Jiyi's eye for choosing friends and men is really quite good. Song Zichang then prepared to return to the front lines and ordered someone to get Wei Shiwei and make him rest. The settlement walls were now in chaos. Even the timid Song Jie had joined the battle, but against the mutated zombies, Lang Shuang yelled, "Stay back, they're too fast. You can't help." Just then, I arrived in time. "Lang Shuang told you to stay back. You're just causing trouble." I immediately started taking down the zombies. "Have someone inform everyone that the Lord is dead. I'll put an end to this final battle." Song Jie was overjoyed to see my return. "The Lord is dead. Bai Di has returned. Victory is assured." I began testing my newly acquired abilities. The menacing zombie horde was no match for me. I activated viral tracking and thermal tracking to reach nearby zombie clusters. Then, I unleashed high-level energy charge. Instantly, countless black thorns pierced through the zombies. Meanwhile, Song Zichang and Meng Meng were also relentlessly killing zombies. After 5 grueling days of fighting, the losses from this siege were much greater than I had imagined. The prolonged battle had left the walls almost entirely destroyed. The reason being, everyone had overestimated their own strength and underestimated the intensity of the battle. Fortunately, thanks to Meng Meng and my efforts, we ultimately won. Then, the voice of the god of transactions resounded. I think you should be more joyful. Although the battlefield looks rather devastating, the death toll is astonishingly low. Congratulations on completing the mission perfectly. You can now establish your city-state. This will be the first city-state since the trials. Zhonglin, the queen who once ruled Zhongcheng, along with her daughter, had become auction items, subjected to men's torment, unable to resist. And now, the former queen was my slave. All because of the apocalypse. 90% of humanity perished. With the arrival of Doomsday, the surviving humans, awakened to various talents and abilities. Dungeons and rare items appeared worldwide. This attracted the gods, who controlled the universal laws. In my past life, I was ordinary. I made many contributions to join the ranks of one of them, the god Hellos. But after failing a mission, Hellos erased me. Then, the hourglass on my chest changed. When I woke up again, I found myself back in my college dorm room. I immediately checked the time. I had returned to 10 days. Before the cosmic will's descent, I saw a news report about zombies on my phone. According to my past life memories, talents become active 10 days before the trial. If you discover and utilize electricity, you can upgrade your talent. I immediately went to a hospital. In my past life, my talent was level 1 virus resistance. According to the upgrade method, I needed to use a virus to prematurely trigger and enhance my talent. When I entered the room, the person on the bed had indeed turned into a zombie. I immediately took out a syringe and extracted 2.5 pints of blood. I thought the zombie blood should be able to activate my talent. I returned to my dorm. My roommates were all out for an all-nighter. Looking at the syringe, I hesitated. After all, failure could very well mean death. But then I remembered the humiliation of my past life. Gritting my teeth, I injected all the blood into myself. Awakening a level 1 talent was no different from being useless. Even knowing the future, I would miss opportunities for being too weak. Soon, my consciousness began to fade. Suddenly, I was awakened by screams. I turned to see my roommates yelling in terror. Instantly, I regained consciousness due to the Origin's voice. Back in the bathroom, I realized I had succeeded. The zombie virus hadn't killed me. My talent had been successfully upgraded. As I wondered what level my awakened talent would be, the cosmic inhibitor informed me that I had become a forerunner. Having the forerunner title grants a percentage-based bonus. I quickly checked my talent panel. My level 1 talent had been upgraded to 3S level Virus Monarch. Virus Monarch is the strongest virus-type ability. It can not only absorb and utilize viruses, but also modify and create them. But currently, I could only absorb viruses. I needed a large quantity of viruses to enhance my abilities, and the hospital was naturally the best place to acquire them. I then went to Zhongcheng First Hospital. At the entrance, I saw a large group of people fleeing. I remembered the 3 strange incidents that occurred in Zhongcheng before the trial. One of them was the quarantined hospital. Excited, I ignored everyone's warnings and rushed towards the zombies. To me, with my awakened talent, these zombies were nothing. Absorbing each zombie granted me virus enhancement points. Meanwhile, on the 4th floor bathroom of the hospital, looking at the door about to be broken down, the man was filled with terror. He felt like he was about to die. With a wry smile, the man looked at the girl behind him. I've been chasing you for so long, and you wouldn't agree. Now that we're about to die, why not enjoy ourselves one last time? The contaminated bathroom door was torn apart by zombies. The cowardly man pushed the girl towards the zombies, and then ran towards the window. Preparing to jump, I quickly fought my way there. Seeing the recently infected girl on the ground, I immediately activated virus absorption. I thought it should be able to stop the transformation. The military would soon arrive to quarantine and blockade the town. I would need someone familiar with the hospital layout. Soon, the girl abruptly sat up. Seeing this, I knew I had succeeded. I immediately had her take me to the place with the most viruses in the hospital. Arriving at the laboratory, I immediately poured various viruses into a beaker. Notifications kept popping up, indicating successful extraction of various viruses. I gained different enhancement points. Then, I used all the viruses to enhance the zombie virus. This is a prompt telling me that I've met the purification conditions for the virus. And now, what can increase my strength the most is the blacklight virus, because it's the only virus that focuses on devouring and purification. Suddenly, the girl suddenly warned me that a zombie had broken in. In an instant, I lifted the zombie with one hand. I realized my speed was much faster than before. My strength had also increased. Then I activated my ability to test out the new power I gained. Instantly, countless tentacles enveloped the zombie, then slowly turning it into a ball of flesh. In a few moments, I completely absorbed the zombie. The new ability not only absorbs quickly, but absorbing also restores some stamina. At this time, the girl looked at me with a terrified expression. Suddenly, she calmed down and thanked me for saving her life, promising to keep my secret. We then introduced ourselves. I learned the girl's name was Su Sheng. Then, we heard many footsteps outside. I understood that the military and police were preparing to blockade the town. So I grabbed Su Sheng and prepared to leave from the rooftop. Suddenly, a huge bald zombie blocked our way. Looking at its massive body, I immediately became excited. This was a rare mutated variant, so I jumped to dodge the zombie's attack, and delivered a reverse roundhouse kick to its bald head. After a brief exchange, I found that its overall strength was almost equal to mine. Then, I quickly absorbed a nearby zombie and punched him in the chest again. Unexpectedly, the mutant's body was incredibly tough. The situation was not looking good. This way, not only would I not cause any significant damage, but it would also waste a lot of time. Just then, Su Sheng broke a fire extinguisher case and took out the axe inside. Taking the axe, my confidence immediately soared. With one powerful swing, I left a wound on the zombie's body. Then, I seized the opportunity and continuously hacked at it, seeing the zombie on the verge of death, preparing for a final strike. Suddenly, the zombie went berserk and slammed me against the wall. I didn't expect it to fight back instead of running away while severely injured, desperately trying to tear me apart. But this was exactly what I wanted. Countless tentacles erupted from my abdomen, instantly binding the zombie tightly and beginning to devour it. After devouring the mutant, I gained a new ability, Claws. Seeing this scene filled me with joy. As expected, choosing the devouring and purifying blacklight virus was the right decision. Just then, the military arrived. I quickly grabbed Su Sheng and